Hello and welcome to Walnut Lodge. Our beans are starting to come on. These are French dwarf beans, and we've got quite a good crop of them. And next door are the mange too. We've been eating these for about a week now. Still loads more to eat. I've just started to tie up the tomatoes. I've just put a frame up and just tie a bit of thread at the bottom of the bit of garden twine at the bottom of the tomato, and just as they grow I shall wind it round. This is another bed of tomatoes. I've just started doing the ones that have come on. I've still got to do the other end, but they're not really ready for tying up just yet. We've got a good crop of artichokes. I've just picked two actually, so we're going to have them for dinner tonight. It's just an excuse really to have hollandaise sauce and eat it with lots of butter. But we've got a load more on there to come out. This is the asparagus bed that I started in March time, and the asparagus has come through okay. I'm just going to leave it for this year, and then we'll start picking it next year. That big clump over the back is horseradish. I have hiding behind it a couple of chilli plants which I overwintered in a friend's greenhouse, and there's a flower on there already, so should get chilies nice and early. It's not all success though. I've just noticed on the potatoes we've got blight. It's really early in the year for blight, but we've had about 2.5 weeks now of beautiful sunny days like this, and then thunderstorms in the evening, get to about 8 o'clock, and thunderstorms. So I think it's the fluctuation in the weather, but you can see I'm not going to touch them because you can see the brown marks on them. It's on 2 or 3 of them. Anyway, what I'm going to do is cut them all down, leave the potatoes in the soil for a week or so, in the hope that they might sort of toughen up a little bit. If not, we'll just have lots of new potatoes. This is the courgette bed. No courgettes yet. We have got plenty of flowers on them, so in the next couple of weeks we should. There's a couple of babies down there, but nothing to eat as yet. Next door to it is a melon bed. I haven't had a chance to mow around it. They're a bit slow starters really. They've been in for about 3 weeks now. They've not really done much. And again, this is the third bed. This is my Three Sisters crops. I've got corn. This is the corn. And then I've got beans which will climb up the sticks of the beans. And then I've got pumpkins in the middle of them. And the pumpkins have just, in theory, they will cover the ground with their leaves and foliage, so that it cuts down the weeds. In practice, I've still got quite a bit of weeding to do. Since we were last in the potager, I've put up the fruit cage because all the fruit, the soft fruit, is all ripening. We've had quite a few raspberries. We've got a good crop of strawberries in there as well. I think that is a rogue sunflower that somehow got in there. Blackberries here. We'll have a good crop of them in about 3 weeks' time. They just need to ripen. And next to it was the kiwis that we planted earlier on in the year, and they're a really pretty climber. They've done really well. No signs of any buds, any flowers yet, but they are young, so I'm expecting not a lot from them in the next until the next couple of years. This is the second bed of tomatoes. These are mostly salad, cherry type tomatoes, so I won't need to, most of them I won't need to stake, but I think I'll put some uprights in right down the end, so eventually I will need to stake them, but I'll probably do that individually with canes. And here, growing up the trellis, I've got cucumbers. I think there's 3 different varieties in there. Cucumbers were such a success last year so we decided to grow a lot more. I've got a gap in here. I'm still unsure about what to put in. I need to think about it. I need to put some peppers in, or I want to put some peppers in, and I want to put some aubergines in. We have some salad crops in this bed, and next door there's another bed of potatoes, and they seem to have done much better. They don't seem to be affected with blight. And down the end of what's left of the leeks, I'm letting them go to seed. The flowers are quite pretty, and the bees love them. So I'll let them go to seed and then collect the seeds, and I'll sow them again probably about a month's time. We have purple podded bush beans here, and there's some ready. No, not quite, a little bit young. Oh no, that tastes nice. And next to the beans, got runner beans, and they're slowly coming on. They're starting to flower, so we should get beans pretty soon with them. And next door is it's a bit of a disaster. This is our broad beans, but they've got some kind of mildew with all the wet weather, so that has got to come out. It's just a job I haven't got around to tackling yet. But my first job now is to cut down all the potato tops, and I'll put them on the bonfire and burn them with the hopes of getting rid of the virus, and then I will wash the trug, and I'll wash my secateurs, and obviously wash my hands to stop spreading the blight. So that's the potatoes all lifted. It's a bit sad really, but I would have been picking them in the next probably 3 weeks anyway, so they'll just be a little bit smaller. So we just have to have new potatoes for the next couple of weeks to because they won't store. I'll carry on with the tomatoes, stringing them up over the coming week, and I've got plenty of other jobs to keep me busy here. Anyway, that's about it for this week. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time.